What else we got?
There's Gambino, and then there's that was like Guts's like father figure.
Ugh. Yeah, the whole thing about his lover taking in guts from the womb of a lady that was hanging from a tree. That was pretty graphic and pretty vivid. Like you know how Guts was they say he was born. He was his mother, I guess, was hanged from a tree and Guts slid out of her belly and Gambino's wife took him and then shortly after she died. And Gambino just took care of him because the wife or the lover.
I don't know why they were blaming him for the death though. They might have gone into more detail in the manga, but
I don't think so. I think they did. I forget what they said.
well, even what you just said was more detailed. They didn't talk about her hanging from a tree. They just said he crawled out of a dead woman.
Yeah, I think she was hanging from a tree, dog.
That would have been tough.
So potentially she was like a criminal.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I felt like Guts was kind of just looking for approval as a young lad from Gambino, but he never really got it. But he did teach him how to fight.
I mean, he didn't find his own path.
Shizu was Guts' adoptive mother and possibly Gambino's lover. She first encountered the recently born Guts, who was underneath a withered tree of hanged bodies, covered in blood and mire.
That has to be traumatic.
I think that's why they called him Guts.
Probably
true.
So, I know my stuff, man. Don't get into an anime trivia with me, bruv. I know my stuff.
The only other point I really had was I did like that phase when like all the fighting was pretty much over, and the battles were like in the court. So Griffith had like Guts doing all these assassination attempts.
Oh, that was definitely a change in the series. You're absolutely right.
I did enjoy that.
And he assassinated Julius, and he ended up having to kill his kid also.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that stuck with me. That stuck with me. Him having to kill the little child, and then the old man saying, the butler saying, all the boy wanted was love from his father. And
I don't know why he didn't use a different weapon though, dude. He's like, did people not recognize like, hey, dude, this guy with a giant sword was running around?
That's a plot hole. Yeah. I mean, even in the autopsy, you would see. Wait a minute. There's only but so many men who would have this huge of a sword.
Yeah,
that was definitely a plot hole. Yeah, good find, man. You're right.
He was able to get away with that.
Yeah.
The burning of the queen was pretty badass too.
Yeah, Griffith kidnapped Foss's daughter and like pretty much had him go along with the ploy.
Yeah, the queen, she was just, I don't know what she thought was going on, but I think she assumed that because she said she was the queen, he was going to stop the fire and be like, you're right, you are the queen. I just remember as she was getting burned, she's like, do you know who I am, fool? I'm the queen.
Yeah, whenever Griffith locked eyes with people, he knew all their intentions. Like when they tried to kill him with the poisonous arrow, he just locked eyes with Julius, and he was like, oh, "Okay, I know everything that just happened." And then he locked eyes with Foss that one time, and he like pretty much saw right through him. He's like, "Okay,
you're right. That was pretty dope.
That was dope. I mean, he had to get him on his side though in order to pull off the assassination plan.